Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm G-Dog. Welcome to the Minecraft Let's Play series. So, from last episode, I haven't really been doing too much. I've just been grinding the skeleton farm, getting some levels. That's nice. So I've got up to 36, I'm happy with that. Got some bows here, so I've been thinking about making them into a bow eventually. But I think to start the episode off, which I was on about last episode, I'm gonna go back to that place where we saw that moss and try and get some moss at the cave, which will be a bit nice. Just to brighten it all up, because at the moment I am having to place loads of grass and it's just taking a bit long. And I feel with some moss up in the corners and stuff, it'll bring the cave to life and some of those orange vine lights hanging and whatnot. I'm also going to add some redstone lamps into the ceiling. And I think this lichen, I'm pretty sure if I put a silk touch book on some shears, I'll be able to get some of that from the caves. So I'll be able to actually just place that all around the cave. But yeah, just to start the episode off, I'm just going to cut over to the enchanting and try and get some better stuff. So now I've got 36 levels. And then from there I'm going to go and get my moss block and do some cave exploring. I was just enchanting and something's happened to my cow farm, I'm not sure what, but I don't know how, but the fences got loose. I don't even know how that's happened. No creepers been there or nothing. That is the most strangest thing, but now the it's just littered with cows. I'm gonna have to clean some of these up. I don't even know how that's happened. I was enchanting and well, obviously the enchanting room's there. I come out the back. Look at all these cows. I'm just gonna quickly clean all this up real fast. So I thought I'd quickly show you this after I just got back from that cow epidemic. From the enchanting, I managed to get a protection 3 and aqua infinity on the diamond helmet. And then the leggings are pretty good, to be fair. We got protection 4 and breaking 3, so I just went, I got 2 mending books. And I'm just going to put these on. The bow was terrible, to be fair. That was a level 30 enchant and I just got on breaking 3. I was hoping for a bit more, but I'm just going to use that as my base bow, so upgrade all the ones from down on the spawner. I'm just going to go ahead and put these mending books on. Yeah, doesn't cost too many levels, to be fair. Yeah, so now I've done this, I am actually just going to cut over to that mushroom island where we actually seen we've seen that azalea tree on the previous episode, and I think it would be really nice to go get the moss. So that's going to be my next thing to do, and then I'm going to start cleaning up the cave. So I think when I've got the moss, I am actually going to, for a few episodes, I've been talking about doing the mine, so I'm going to go get the moss, and then I think this episode is going to be about digging the mine out. When you look at that, for a change of plan, next to the that pilgrim tower over there in the desert temple village, there's actually an azalea tree right behind the house. I didn't spot this, as I haven't even seen this previously, so I was going to go to the one all the way out. It's on that mushroom island over there, so that must mean like it probably links up, to be fair, the 2 caves. So I'm just going to make my way and dig down here. Probably just do a little time lapse of me digging down. Wow, look at that, man. We broke down. That was quite fast, actually. Didn't take too long to get down here. I'm not sure how many mobs spawn down here due to all this glowing stuff, but this is what I've come for, the glowing stuff and the moss. So I'm just going to quickly explore this cave. I don't think there's going to be too much interesting down here. There's the lily pads as well, and all this clay. I might take a load of this clay. Yeah, this is great. So I'm just going to quickly loot this cave and then I'm going to get back to the base. So I've just been working on the cave. I've just been putting some moss all around here at the back, and I've been putting glowstone underneath the carpets. You know, like that. Just to add light, just to get rid of the torches and it's starting to make a nice little effect around the back of the house, to be fair. I need to come and mine this gravel out and replace it with dirt, but I think I might leave it. just to add a little bit of stone so it's not all contained in moss. But it's starting to get there, it looks a bit nicer. I put a roof over the skeleton spawner, just so it's not a hole in the ground. I might put some fences around the back of it and around the side, I'm not sure yet. But I still need to work on all the cave. I do want to put my, I want to make that little house up there and stick a villager in it so when the sun shines on it, I think it'll look pretty cool. But I do need to, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I might bring the cave back up, you see, from this point onwards here. Imagine if it was got all this level from right here. I'm going to fill this hole in, just so the cave has a little bit of depth so it's not all just one level. And then I'm thinking I could totally put some sort of like a blacksmith here maybe, or some sort of stone storage. But anyways, I really want to crack on with this. I need deep slate. I know I could easily just jump down there and get some deep slate, but I want it to have some sort of purpose and not where I get the deep slate from, so I'm going to create the proper mine all the way down. So I'm hoping to have a, maybe like 5 blocks. And then not going downwards like so. But then I want to have like mine carts. I want one going down the one side and then one coming up on the other side. Or maybe have one on the right side be like a maybe one with like a chest that comes up and unloads its stuff through a hopper and stuff like that. Be pretty cool. And then have one to get down there on a mine cart for myself. But I'm gonna work on trying to dig this out. I think you're getting so many zombies. That's not good. One day it's a bit of creeper and it's just in a room up there. I think it might be all that that's unlit up there. But I am gonna try and change all this. I need to, like I say, I want to bring it all up. And maybe just flatten it off up to there and see what sort of room I have to work with. Yeah, oh. I can't bother to find. I want to make a bridge up to there, to the jungle as well. Let me just scoot on back over here. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, because I wanted to have the mine in to make it relevant, I was thinking totally to put in here in this wall. We could like dig something here, maybe have it a block up so we have to use some stairs. I don't know how big of a room, maybe not that big. But I want to put some sort of smelter in there, like 16 furnaces maybe, and make that automated, just to make our life a bit easier. Because when you come over to the house, we've only got a couple of furnaces in here. I've got 3 furnaces, a blast furnace. And, you know, it's easy enough, I can just have loads of furnaces around the house and manually do it, but I don't like the idea of that. I'd rather just have it all automated, and it might just have to go to different places on the world, so I could maybe store all like my stone over here with the furnace, and all like my stone ores and cobblestone, diorite and stuff over there. But yeah, I'm just gonna crack away and just try and get something done and get some sort of picture done. So this is what I've got so far. This isn't going to be the mine, this is going to be for the smelter. I thought I'd get it out of the way. It looks not too bad. I don't know about these cobblestone things, whether to make these into a full block so they actually attach, or whether, you know, they don't have to actually be holding, look like they're holding the roof up, you know, they're just there on the front. I'm going to change this cobblestone out, but I think it does look quite well, to be fair. This is going to have to go back, I'd say about 10 blocks. I'll have 8 furnaces each side, so I've got 16 furnaces altogether. I think that's going to be quite decent, to be fair, but I'm just going to work on hollowing it all out and get ready to pour the redstone in the furnaces. So I've just gone ahead and got all the resources that we need for the smelt. It's quite dependent on hoppers, so I'm actually only going to do 8 furnaces to begin with. So I'll just get those there. So to start with, I'm just going to put the chest down, and then get the hoppers also. I'm going to have one either side. I was thinking I could do it with like a car just to go to one chest, but I'm thinking it won't really matter too much. So I suppose that would be alright, to be fair. And then I've got room behind. I might have to dig back one more block, but let's just start off 1, 2, 3, 4. might need to go back another block actually, to be fair. Okay, now I've got that block sorted behind, I'm actually going to go and get the furnaces. I think I'm done with the hoppers for now. Actually, no, I'm not done with the hoppers, I'm nowhere near done. Get the 8 furnaces. So I'll bring these also. I don't need that redstone, I need some levers. So let's just get these furnaces on it a lot, so 7, 8, so that's 8 furnaces. And on the behind, this is where we want to bring another 8 hoppers to fuel the coal into the furnaces. I maybe should have dropped it down one, I'm not sure, the roof needs to go up a little bit higher. So let me just get rid of this roof real quick. Okay, now I've got the roof mined out, so I've got a little bit more room to work with for the mine carts. So I'm just going to go put another 8 hoppers on top of these furnaces, like so. Happy days. Well, now I've done that, what I want to do is go and get these power rails and normal rails. Gonna need some blocks as well. I have to get some nice blocks over here, which we'll use over the cobblestone. So start off by going down here and then placing these. Just got to mine a couple of blocks back into the wall. Let's place 2 power rails. And I'm going to place these normal rails like so. I'm going to place the normal ones all the way to the end. And then this side we're going to place 1 power. Oh. What have I done wrong here? Okay, so I figured it out. All it was that I was placing the power rail there, which I shouldn't have been doing. And I just had to place it 1 more forward. So I'm just going to place these rails down on this hopper. All but 1 down there to the end, and then I believe I can break this now, replace that with that. I can actually just wall it off, give myself a block to get down and up on here. But so now that I've done that, so I want to come this side and actually go out 3 and then do the 2 power rails like so, and then here I just want to go hang on, it's because I haven't placed the I need to go like that and then like that. There you go. And I can break this end one here. Place that with that. So there you have it, I've managed to fix it, I've sorted it out, all the issues, just come behind it. It's pretty simple, pretty sure everyone knows how to use these things. It's got both mine carts, so this one underneath will power the coal, and the one on top will obviously put the resources into it. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll leave that like that so we can get to it if we ever need to. I will work on putting a second one in this side once I have the resources, but I don't quite have everything that I need. But this can also always, we can keep extending this and keep extending it as far as we need with furnaces in the future, so probably just have one both sides, one for raw, one for the furnaces, and one for stone and stuff, sorry. So I'm just going to crack on with this now. I'm going to actually get to work on getting the cave entrance sorted for the mineshaft. So I've just been mining down the mineshaft all the way up from the base. Just got down to around Y -7 and just found some diamonds, so I thought I'd mine them on camera. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 14 from 5 of them, that's not too bad to be fair. Not bad at all, but I'm just going to carry on mining this down to around, I think, I think it's like Y56 or something, I'll stop there, but I'll cut back when I've got all the minecart in place and stuff. So I've just gone ahead and finished what I was doing. This is going to be the strip mine eventually. If you can just picture all this being dug out into a big room, some like wooden beams and stuff. I haven't got no wood on me, but anyhow, I'll put this chest here for like resources. You know, you put all your junk in there, and you can just send it up. And that should go up there, and then oh no. Let me fix this real quick. That's not a good start, is it? Okay, so I'll fix that problem. I didn't realise I had to have so many power rails to be able to stand it up, but that should, it goes up there slowly. I found some more diamonds as well, so I had to dig. I dug this out properly so you can run up and down a bit more better. Let's test this minecart out, so it should send us all the way up there, hopefully. I never really used minecarts, so I thought it'd just be it's just a change to use one for once, isn't it? Instead of just doing like a drop down into the ground and then using the ladders to get on. And that brings us up here, nice. I don't know how. I don't know if that renders in all the time or not. I've only got it going to 4 hoppers. I could probably bring it. I could probably dig it back and pull it onto like 10 hoppers if I need to, you know, for it to drive over really slowly maybe. But either way, it is bringing up material. I think it's on the way back up. Yeah, look, it's coming. It just takes a while to get up here, but it's not the end of the world. And it comes up, goes round there into the back. And it should start dropping a few things off. It only does like 7 things at a time. And there's like 7 or 8 things at a time. It's not the most efficient, but I don't really need it to work. It was more of a gimmick than anything. It's just pretty cool, and I still need to work on this and try and make it look a bit more cavey. Maybe some vines, some leaves going from the ceiling maybe. Gotta finish off this dirt here, but for today's episode I'm gonna call it there for today. I've done quite a bit off camera. It took me ages to get doing what I've been doing. I'd name this zombie Egbert. Oh, Egbert the zombie. Should I have him up in that house I've been going on about for a bit. But I think off camera I am going to do a bit of mining, but this does open up so many opportunities for the Let's Play. Well, I say that for the building on the channel, because now we're having all this deep slate, I've been able to get so much deep slate, I'm going to be able to do a lot more building. And before, I'm kind of been restricted to having to, you know, go down to a cave, get a bit, come back, get a bit, come back. But now I'm doing quite good for all now. Let me put this in here. So like I say off camera, probably I'm going to go mining and just get some resources, because I haven't got a lot of redstone either, look. And I've just used all my gold as well, doing all those rails. Not too bothered about the gold. I can get the gold when I do my gold farm, but that's probably going to have to be a future episode as well, to be fair, at this point. If I'm going to start using gold for rails around the world, which I think I might. I don't normally use railways to line up my world, link up my world, so it would be nice just to change it up for once and have a little bit of a different play style. Because I'm trying to put off going to the end, so I don't just want to go get my elytra and just have to fly around. So I'm trying to build everything within the cave and have this big cave as just like almost like a city, if you will. Like my house is going to be there, going to have the mines here, XP farms behind. Gonna have a big smelter over here for like my armour stands and stuff with some bridges. But yeah, man, I hope you've all enjoyed the episode, and leave a comment if you got any suggestions on something that you want me to do around the world, or you building, farms, anything. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Yeah, here's the smelter as well from this episode, and obviously the mineshaft as well. So I'm probably just gonna go mining, and I'm gonna call it